camera cleaned up. Tony Gaskins here. Let me see. Let me get this situated real quick. Want to pop in now. When I'm able, I try to do a bonus live at noon Eastern on Saturdays, whenever I'm able. So this not a set. This not a set live. I don't do this all the time. Hey there, Mother P52. This not a set live, but when I'm able, I'll go live at noon on Saturdays to do a additional Q&A. And then on Saturdays, sometimes I do one at noon and one around 7 p.m. or something like that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that tonight, depending on when me and my wife date night is tonight. But yeah, I might be able to go live again tonight at 7 p.m. Get some of the questions. Hey, TT, God bless you. God bless you. I appreciate that. So yeah, y'all here early. If you got a question that you've been wanting to ask and you didn't get answered, go ahead and put your hashtag Q or hashtag, just put hashtag Q. You ain't got the right hashtag question. So I see it, because once we get going, this thing crank on up sometimes and I can't see everything. And if you still have not got A Woman's Influence, make sure you get, I think you could listen to it for free on Audible if you try their free trial. I don't think that benefits us at all, but it's some Audible doing. So I don't know if they pay the publisher for everybody they let listen to the book for free. I don't know how that works, but I think you can listen to it for free on Audible. Okay. Thank you, Jermaine, for watching that small business video. Yeah, y'all can catch that. I posted it, but it just kind of finished processing around the same time I was about to go live, so they kind of stepping on each other's toes. Ashley, let me see. At what point should we tell our families about each other or the relationship? Well, you do it based on your family. You shouldn't do it at the same time if y'all families are different. So if you got one of those families that they want to meet everybody you talking to, even if you just been talking to them a few months, then you can introduce them, because some families want to know. Like me, when I get to that point, I'm not gonna mind meeting 100 different girlfriends. I'm not gonna mind if that's how many women my sons have to date to find V1. Like my son say he want to save himself till marriage, so he want a woman that's saving herself. So he may have to go through 100 women till he find that one. But I want to know who you're talking to, just so I could read her and tell you if you wasting your time. And then also, just in case she want to, chop you up, put you in somebody's freezer, I know where to look at. And so some families like that, you introduce them soon. If your family like, don't bring nobody around here until you talking about marriage, then you do that. But typically, whichever one, that should be inside of 12 months. How do men view a woman's insecurity during dating? Joanna, God bless you. God bless you. How come some men marry women who are not so smart? Thank you. That's just men who not smart. Jermaine Thomas, God bless you. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Let me see. I had a question up here that I was on. Yeah, some men don't want a wife. Some men want a lapdog. And that's what you got to realize. How do men view a woman's insecurities? If it's a real man, he kind of want to help fill those voids. He want to speak life into those voids. He want to help build you up. If it's a grown boy, it's something that he's going to play on. He used that to his advantage. He know he can get over you in certain ways because of those insecurities. So it just depends on if it's a grown boy or a grown man. What does it mean when a guy says he's scared of you, yet continues to come around? It's just flattering. He's not scared of you. He's just trying to flatter you. It's just conversation. He's just saying, he trying to flatter you, make you smile, make you laugh, so you'll drop your guard. And then also he knows with every joke is 50% truth. So with him saying that, he knows that that may make you, if you want a husband, that may make you kind of back down off of some of your standards and kind of chill out and relax a little bit. My ex and I remained friends for months after our breakup. I told him I felt like he used me as an emotional crutch because of the situation. So I ended our friendship abruptly. Was I wrong? No, you weren't wrong. You were right. And that's exactly what he was doing. If a person can't be with you, then go on about your life. Go on about your life, because once you done tried to be romantic and it don't work out, you can't be friends with a past lover, because it's just gonna block your blessings. Roxy, God bless you. Bless you. Pour out in her life. Blessing and favor to you. Thanks for the wisdom. Hey, God bless you. Pour out in her life. I have a situation. Someone I'm interested in from the past wants me to be one of many wives. He wasting all our time. You shouldn't be giving that no thought. And you know, you must not know me. You wasting all our time with that question. You'll be slap crazy to be one of many wives. So whatever you got to do right now for yourself, you got to get you some baby powder and put it in your hand and slap yourself until you wake up. If you got to cut your toenails, if you got to drop a hammer on your foot, whatever you got to do to wake up and smell the Folgers, that's what you're going to have to do, because you'll be out your mind to entertain a fool talking about be one of many wives. Tony, could you give a word for those who are struggling with celibacy? Now, see, listen, you're going to have to read your book, okay? Because I teach against what I did. I got married. You know, if you a woman, then you waiting to meet your husband, so you just can't go pick your wife. See, a man, we could go find our wife because we the ones that's out here. As a woman, you could go pick your husband, but if he don't want you, now you like, whoa, what's going on? So, listen, you're gonna have to get in you a celibacy support group. Maybe one of y'all got one on Facebook. You will have to read you some books. There's some books out there on celibacy. It's some blogs. Get the new knowledge, and you're gonna have to stay prayed up, because you know me. I went and I got married because I couldn't last too long out there. I was too loose. TT, God bless you, TT. Pour out in her life. How to go about republishing an updated version of an old book that is no longer in print. Um, if you take my your book program, that'll be the best way to go, because it'll save you a lot of money, because it was $100. It was 97. I made it 47, so it's 50% off. Because author consulting with myself is $2,500, and other author consultants I know charge like 5,000. So the best way is to just take that course, and it'll walk you through real quick at the end of it what sites to use, how to get your formatting. You just basically just gonna reformat it. You're gonna retitle it. You're gonna get a new cover design, and then you're gonna publish it. Real simple process. You just got to go to them right sites and choose which sites you're gonna publish through. You got kdp.amazon.com. KDP, write that down. KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. You got kdp.amazon.com. You can publish through them. You could publish your print book. They'll distribute it, and you could publish your Kindle, your ebook. Then if you want to publish to all the other e-readers, you could use bookbaby.com. I use bookbaby.com. And but before that, you just got to get your new ISBN, and you got to get your book formatted and your new cover. And so those things, you could do a lot of that on fiverr.com. Just wanted to send a blessing today and thank you for what you do. Ashley Beverly, God bless you. God bless you. I felt like I missed somebody up there. Let me see. Okay, Luciana, they move yours. See, when y'all put that $4.99 and all of that, they'll delete it from up there. I don't know why they hate on y'all. You know, a blessing is a blessing, but they deleted it and I miss it and it get lost in the chat. So y'all forgive me on that. And so for those of you who put the big blessings, forgive me if I get those 499s first, because the bigger ones, they stay up there longer. After how long do you recommend going to a man's house you're dating? Luciana, God bless you. Thank you for that blessing. I wouldn't go to a man's house inside of 10 dates. So 10 real dates out and about. Then them dates should be at least 2 hours long. That'll be the minimum that I would recommend, because you need to see if this Ted Bundy nephew, you really need to see how he move and vibe. You got to be watching even when you leave the date to make sure he not following you. So you need to go on 10 real dates. And on these dates, don't let him pick you up. I saw one lady say, let him pick you up for your homegirl house. I'm like, that don't make no sense. Because why you going to put your homegirl under that, in that issue? If the man crazy, now he's showing up at her house. Now he finna take her hostage to get you, hold her ransom. So don't ever let a man pick you up. Whether you got to take the bus, train, or plane, you get there yourself, and then you get home yourself. And then when you feel like you really, really know him, and make sure you're not desperate, so at least 10 dates, then you can consider having him over for an in-house date. And those need to have like an 8 p.m. curfew, to be honest with you. Otherwise, you're going to be on your bike. KY, God bless you. Or Kai. I'm on KY, going the wrong way. Kai will say Kai. Hi, Tony. Should I send my ex, who I'm still cordial with, your ex, who you court? Can a man be faithful video? I believe it will help him, but don't want to. Yeah, that's your ex. That's your ex. You send him anything you want to send him. That's your ex. So you don't want to be sending men video when it's about to be your next, because you don't want to be throwing another man in his face. But your ex, you ain't with him. He need to grow. It don't matter what he think. If he get butt hurt over that, okay. But so yeah, he might not watch it. He might not watch it, but you still could send it to him. Soul and vibe. God bless you. Pour out in your life. Tony, the man that left me, smoked weed, vaped, said chivalry is dead, doesn't want to get married. I never rush any of that because I'm young. He's young as well. We're both 20. Should I be upset that he dumped me? No. You ought to be doing a dance. You ought to be doing a rain dance. You ought to be doing the cha-cha slide, the Tootsie slide, everybody slide. That is the biggest blessing in your life to date, that a man like that left you. But understand this, a man like that gonna try to circle back around. So be very careful that you done made your decision, that you moving on with your life, because he coming back. He coming back. Akila, God bless you. Boy, in her life. Dated a guy for 3 months. Everything was going well. And then he disappeared after I sent his daughter flowers as a sign of compassion for her mom's death 9 years ago. What do you call that? Yeah, Keela. Yeah, you did the most. You did the most. You did the most. Because listen, you dated the guy 3 months. You don't know him like that. It's 3 months. You sent his daughter flowers as a sign of compassion for her mom's death 9 years ago. So for one, 3 months, you don't know him. 2, 3 months, you don't know his daughter. 3, you sending flowers, bringing back up something that she trying to get past. It's from 9 years ago. So you bringing back up, but she don't know you like that. So that's like posting that your family member died on Twitter, and then a bunch of strangers say sorry about your loss. They don't do nothing for you because you know they ain't sorry about your loss. They say sorry about your loss, and they next tweet they joking. So he know you don't care about him. He know you don't care about his daughter. And if you did, if you didn't ask him, could you do that? And you don't know what type of feelings that's gonna stir up in his daughter, you were doing the most. You were doing the most. That what that was. You just overstep your boundaries. When you come in, you can't try to come in as superwoman and miss save them and trying to be stepmama and all of that. So you got to pump your brakes. You got to move a little slower. So that's really why he could have got ghost, but he probably was finna leave anyways, and that just was the icing on the cake. Man, hold on. These questions coming. Sabrina, God bless you. All right, Tony, just wanted to pop in and give a blessing. Hey, thank you. Have an exam due at 4 today, so can't stay. God bless you. Thank you so much for writing A Woman's Influence. Hey, God bless you. God bless you. Let me grab this one. Asia, bless you. When is it okay to allow yourself to fall in love with a man? For one, you can't stop yourself from falling in love. And then two, you can't allow yourself to fall in love. If you're going to fall in love, you're going to fall in love. Here's the thing. You could fall in love in a month. You could fall in love in 3 months. The question is, when should you tell a man you in love? You never tell a man that you in love with him until you know for a fact that he's in love with you. That's when you tell him. It don't matter when you fall in love, because most women gonna fall in love before a man. But to be honest with you, it take men 1 to 2 years to fall in love, just because how we built. So if you go to telling a man you love him 3 months in, 6 months in, you setting yourself up. The God is K. God bless you. God bless you. Played question game. He got all the answers wrong. Things you should know after a year of dating. Says men don't pay attention to things like that. B-Day. Am I overreacting? No, you're not overreacting at all. You're not over it. He talking about men don't pay attention. What kind of men he talking about? You hear me? I can show you on my phone right now what size shoe my wife wearing, all the different brands, because they all fit different. I put him there all the different little designer shoes, whether she a 39 or whether she a 40, whether she a 8.5, 8, 9, 9.5, and I knew that in the first year, and what colors she like, where she grew up, what she want. If he don't know your birthday, cause you put B-Day, he don't know your birthday, yeah, you with the wrong man. And the thing is, he not paying attention to your details. He paying attention to somebody else's details. Jessica, God bless you. Hi, Tony. Thanks for all your wisdom. What's your opinion on a man who says, you are important to me, that's why I keep you to myself? I feel like I'm all he has. If he said that and you feel like that, then that might be true. It's only good if it feel good. If it feel good and it feels safe. Now, if you feel isolated, if you feel like you on an island, then that's a bad thing. That's dangerous. So you got to pump your brakes. Don't be happy. Don't be too happy to be needed now. Cause a man he need to have something else. And okay, you say it doesn't. If it don't feel good, then you need to run. You need to run. Cause a man like that mean what that mean in Manglish, if I can't have you, nobody can. What that mean in code is, you try to leave me, baby, we gonna be a Lifetime movie. You know the Lifetime movie network? And see, this is the thing with those kind of guys now. The longer you stay, the worse you make it. That's why I always say, I got a quote that say, recognize crazy early. What that mean is, as soon as you recognize that crazy, get up out of there. Cause a lot of women play with it. You play with it a year, 2 years, 3 years, and they end up losing their life for that. Hey, do not entertain no crazy man. Nikki, God bless you. God bless you. Pour out in her life, Lord. Good afternoon, blessed tribe. My ex-husband asked me about sending him half of the stimulus money when I receive it, but he doesn't come see his child nor sends in monetary support. Am I wrong for saying no? You absolutely not wrong for saying no. The stimulus going to who take care of the child. What are you talking about, man? You slap crazy. I would have sent him an ice pack and say, here, this for your head, where you hit your head at. I'm sorry that you fell and bumped your head, but here go this ice pack. That's what I was send him with $500 in Monopoly money. That's what I sent him. Man, you crazy. Don't come write me talking about sending you half for the stimulus when you ain't did half, and you way over there under another stinky booty woman, and then you want to write me talking about send you half. Looking like who shot John and forgot to kill him. Oatmeal question. Hey, God bless you. Oatmeal. Oatmeal. Oh, okay. I don't know if I said that right, but hey, God bless your question. Been single for over 2 years. I've been meeting men 35 to 45 years old that say they've never been in love. I could believe it. Should I continue to date, know him, or is that a red flag? Thanks for all you do. It's not a red flag. It is common, and that's why I try to tell y'all. Men don't really fall in love. Men don't really fall in love. Like when a man fall in love, that's his wife for the rest of his life. So if you know who you are, then you could be the first woman that he falls in love with. Like when I fell in love with my wife, I realized that the 100 dates I went on, the 100 women I had dated before her, I never loved. I realized I've never loved until I loved my wife. And so when a man fall in love, he ain't gonna let go of that love. He gonna make that work. He gonna do what he gotta do. He gonna make that work. So yeah, they right. They have never loved. If they still single and available. Gia, Ivy, God bless you. Hi Tony, are you going live later tonight? I'm gonna try. But see, me and my wife, we doing a Del Frisco's doing a thing where you pick up you a charcuterie. Now I don't know why they named that thing charcuterie, cause where I come from, that is too close to what you call, but they call it a charcuterie or something. But it's really cheese and meat on the board. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So me and my wife picking up one of those from Del Frisco's, and they do some wine and cheese. And now Jesus drank wine. I really don't. Jesus drank wine when he y'all mouth. But I don't know what time our date tonight. If our date is gonna be at 9 when we put the boys down for bed, then I'm gonna go live at 7. But if our date end up being around 7, then I might have to go live 9:30. But I plan to. But Gia, God bless you. God bless you. I will purchase your life coach course as soon as I post this question. Hey, God bless you. Make sure you use the coupon code My Mentor. If you don't, God bless you too. Now, if you forget to use the coupon code, just count it all joy. If you go to get the life coach certification and you don't hit it's gonna say have a coupon. You enter My Mentor. If you forget to use it, just count it all joy. Count it all joy. Count it to your as your tithes and offering, and keep on going. Keep on going. Don't write talking about, oh, can I have a refund because I forgot to use the code? No. God bless you. The more you sow, the more you're going to reap. Just change the way you see it. But pay attention and use the coupon code if you sign up for the life coach certification. Veronica, God bless you. Should talk to my ex after he broke up with me. When I found his Instagram page full of nude ladies. We have not spoken for 1 year. Now last night he texted me he loves me out of the blue. He hurt me deeply. No, you should not talk to him. You should not talk to him. See, that's what I got a video on here. Maybe search Tony Gaskin's Black Book Syndrome. I think I call it the Black Book Syndrome. Now this is something I made up. Now this is a name I made up. But it's talking about how when men move on in their life and they circle back around later, when things get boring, they realize their upgrade was a downgrade. Andrea, God bless you. Andrea Cherry, pour out in your life. So no, don't deal with it. Don't deal with it. Keep it going. Speech is speech. God bless you. Baby daddy make me feel guilty in and out my life. In and out my life. Now let me ask y'all a question now. Okay, when y'all write these questions every now and then, just drop a little period in there so I could, cause it'll confuse me sometimes when y'all don't drop no period in there. Just drop a little period in there every now and then. Baby daddy make me feel guilty in and out my life for 2 years. Went on a date with friend, don't know his friend before baby, says he was coming to stay, that I messed up and ruined what we could have had. Feeling guilty, I ruined a fam for a son. Speech to speech. Y'all give me a second with this question right here, cause you was typing fast trying to get it up there. Now see, listen, when you send that blessing, they give you all the time you need to type the question. Okay, so maybe if you are part of the blessed tribe, type it again and put it in the chat so I could read it again. But I'm trying to make it out. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me read this one more time. Your baby daddy making you feel guilty. Okay, he's in and out of your life for 2 years. Okay, that's a red flag. In and out for 2 years. That means you standing still. Went on a date with friend. Now, I don't know if you saying you went on a date with his friend or he went on a date with his friend. Don't know his friend or didn't know his friend before the baby. Before the baby. Okay, this your baby daddy. You didn't know his friend before y'all had a baby. Says he was coming to stay. That I messed up and ruined. Okay. Feeling guilty. I ruined a fam for your son. Okay, you ruined a family, the chance of having a family for your son. Well, I'm gonna need Alex for 500. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Now listen to me. Anytime somebody run in and out your life, that means you standing still. That's a red flag. Nobody should ever run in and out your life. They could run in or they could run out, but don't leave the door open. Like your grandma used to say, you gonna stay in or you gonna stay out. Y'all stay your butt in or stay your butt out, but don't keep running inside and outside of my house. My air condition, you running up my bill. And so you got to take that same approach to a relationship, in or out. The other thing is you did not ruin a family for your son. You didn't ruin the chance of a family for your son because that man wasn't gonna never be there. What he's doing, he dangling this over your head to make you feel guilty for trying to live and have a life, and you going on dates. So that's all lies. It's all lies and manipulation. Dr. Gary Chapman calls it manipulation by guilt. Try to make you feel guilty. Remember that what you just said. You said I feel guilty. Try to make you feel guilty to manipulate you into doing what he wants you to do. Andrea, I said, God bless you to you. Kiara, God bless you. How to feel when he thinks the grass is greener on the other side. He wants someone younger because he said they don't require much. I'm definitely hurt by this. Was engaged. Well, it hurt, but you at least got to appreciate his honesty. I know that sounds crazy, but would you rather him drag you along, get you pregnant, then go and get her pregnant? That's what a lot of questions I get. Women saying, hey, I'm 8 months pregnant, find out that he got another woman pregnant. Just like that boy, that man who, the record label guy who had the two ladies pregnant at the same time. Like that's happening so much today. So yes, it kind of sucks, but it's like, listen, just you always got to flip it on the other side and say, you know what? If a man this sorry, if you this basic, to where you wanna leave me to go get a younger woman because they don't require much, that means you a grown boy. So this what I try to tell y'all all the time. Marcella, God bless you, Marcella Braxton. This is what I try to tell y'all all the time. You didn't lose a man. When it's like trivial, petty reasons like that, you didn't lose a man. You lost a grown boy. So you got to clap it up. You got to clap it up. You got to give him praise. You hear me? You got to shout. You got to do your dance because when a grown boy leave your life, if you got to cry while you shouting, if you got to cry while you praising, you got to do that because you didn't lose anything. That's what the saying of not every loss is a loss. That's what that saying mean. That when you lost that man, you actually gained something because you gonna be able, now you're gonna be able to do more. Now you're gonna be able to attract a real man, and you're gonna know what a grown boy look like because you just had one. Hey, Cher, God bless you for being in there moderating. Got Cher. She missing a couple of the other moderators in there. Sierra, God bless you. Into a man that wants me to give him a chance. He's ambitious and we have fun together. However, he smokes weed and his relationship with God is not strong. Keep it moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. One thing you can't compete against is an addiction. You can't compete against that. Go on about your business. Cause see, first it be that, and they be talking about, oh, this come from the earth, this green, this come from the earth. Guess what? I used to sell that. I used to be out there. It's gonna change them. It's gonna change them. First it be that, then it'll be some pills, then it'll be some pill crushed up in there, then it'll be some dust, then it'll be some dust crushed up in there. It's gonna go to other. That's why it's called a gateway, because it's finna lead you straight to he double hockey sticks, because it's gonna open up other stuff. And if it don't open up other stuff, then it's still changing your personality, changing your attitude, changing your hustle and your grind, changing your focus. It's affecting you. And so when he got something that he is dependent upon and he don't know God, that's a recipe for disaster. That's like going in the chemistry lab not knowing what you're doing and mixing substances. It's finna blow up in your face. Speech to speech, God bless you. God bless you. She came back, or he, woman, yeah, this woman, came back to show appreciation for the way I decoded that question. Hey, you put some work on me, but I sure appreciate you for appreciating. Thank you so much, Tony. Women's influence was a blessing. Started reading again. Thank you, Cherie, as well. May God bless your family abundantly. I appreciate you. Pretty Black, you got your question in here right on time. I see you right here in the line over here. Man who's with girlfriend every weekend but doesn't spend time with son is a sorry man. Alex for 500. How y'all be saying that? I don't watch that show. Is a sorry man. That just finished that on out. Is a sorry man. See, this is what you have to realize with a lot of men, with a lot of grown boys. And see, with a lot of the grown boys, what happens is they don't ever connect with their child because they leave that distance in their heart. And then they chasing booty. And the next thing you know, he chasing her, gonna have her on her back, then gonna have her praying and be doing the same thing to her. Or he may stay and try to make that one work out. Cause see, sometimes see what grown boys do, they do grown folks things, but they don't understand the repercussions that come with those actions. They're not processing that, okay, yeah, I'm sleeping with this woman, but when you sleep with this woman, this produce a child. And they're not processing that. They just taking care of their selfish needs. So, and when a man makes that choice, you gotta be okay with that, because you don't want no sorry, halfway in and out, ignorant, immature man influencing your son anyways. You want a real man to influence him. That might end up being his basketball coach. That might be a school teacher. But you don't want no sorry man that'll choose a girlfriend every weekend over his son to even be near him. So just appreciate it for what it is and move on. Can you talk a little bit about the Self-Love You membership? It's just the Self-Love You membership, for those of you who visit the site, selfloveyou.com, which is really gaskinsuniversity.com. You got 3 different membership levels. And so one is life. The $9.99 is just life, general life courses. And then the $19.99 is life and love courses. And then the $19.99 is $29.99 is life, love, and business courses. So it's a monthly thing, and it's just so that you could take courses paying a smaller fee. Like you could break it up monthly, and you could cancel anytime you want to. So you finish the course you want, you could cancel it. Hi Tony, second time posting with the money amount. Okay, I saw your first one. Didn't have a question with it though. God bless you. Can you please read my pic? I am 50. Okay, you look 30 in the picture, but I can't really see it. What vibe am I sending? The vibe you sending from this picture that I see here is that you hot and ready like Little Caesars, because what I see is a bunch of skin across the top, and I see spaghetti strap, and so I could see a little cleavage, and then your hair look like your same color, which means that you dyed it. So when you dye your hair to look skin tone, that means you hot and ready like Little Caesars. And then when you wear spaghetti strap, that means if the wind blow, stuff finna start showing and flying. So that's what that picture is saying. That's more so a picture for an online dating profile. If you trying to snag you something quick. Rubiel, God bless you. Got my copy of A Woman's Influence, Tony. Thank you. God bless you in the family. Hey, bless you, bless you. Now these here, now remember now these $4.99, they disappear now. I want y'all to understand that. God bless y'all for that. But if it disappear, I lose it sometime. Do I have to get the life coach certification to be a life coach on my mentor.life? Yes. My mentor.life, as y'all see, is for certified coaches. You know, it's for certified life coaches. So yes, you gotta take the life coach certification. If you don't take mine, you could take another one. You could take a different one. But and certification is not a real thing, but it is a real thing. What I mean by that is it's not governed by the state or by the government, but it is a training. So it trains you on how to be a life coach, how to have etiquette, how to coach a client, you know, how to build your business, how to position yourself. So you need that before you get out there and you accepting people money and don't know your left from your right, and you on the phone talking 55 minutes and letting them talk 5 minutes. So you need to learn stuff about coaching before going on my mentor.life, because you go on there, you know, don't know what you're doing, then you making the site look bad. So, and make that small investment. The government sending you a stimulus check. Make that small investment. You're gonna make it back because it only costs $500. So you got a lifetime to earn it. So it ain't like college when you spending $50,000 and then end up working in a whole different degree field. Kia, is it weird that me and my ex-husband get along and talk sometimes? I am no longer angry and I don't want him back either. I'm single. It was a 20 plus year relationship. It's not weird. It's not weird. People do that. You know, my mom and daddy divorced and they cool. They on, you know, talking basis. Emanuela, God bless you. But what it is it block your blessings. It could block your blessings. And so what that mean is a new man, if he find out you still kicking and shooting the breeze with your ex, he might not be interested because he may not trust it. He may not trust it. So, you know, you kind of got to decide what you want. Gia Ivy, God bless you. God bless you. Now that changed. Now you got it. You caught on a good day. You caught on a good day. The code it changes sometimes just depending on the time of the month and what's going on. God bless you. Shatara Smith. God bless you. Pour out in a lie. Pour out in a lie. Ariana, is it right to watch my ex life shatter to pieces or do the godly thing and help him be better? Because at the same time, I'm not trying to build him up for another woman. Um, uh, when you say help him be better, it's like, what do you mean by help him be better? Like sending him money, that's not helping him be better. Now, if you want to sow a book into his life, sow a video into his life, then that's not right or wrong. But his life is not shattering to pieces just to be shattering to pieces. You know, it's shattering to pieces because of his doing. So sometimes you got to let a person sit in a mess. A person can't get the lesson if you don't let them sit in a mess. So you got to let them sit in a mess so that they could get the lesson. Because if you come in trying to play God and you interrupted what's going on, I saw a little meme one time and it was a funny meme and it was like, hey, can I borrow $100? And then the response was like, no, unfortunately, I don't want to interrupt what God trying to do in your life, so I'm not gonna be able to give you that $100. And sometimes that's what it is. And I done told my sister that. I said, listen, I can't interrupt what God trying to do in your life right now. So no, I don't have no money for you. You just got to sit right there and be broke for a second and get them lessons from that state of brokenness, because the greatest lessons is right there when you in the valley, when you rock bottom. That's when you get the best lessons. But you come all the way putting a mattress up under somebody before they hit rock bottom, they never gonna learn that lesson. There's a quote that says success is how high we bounce after hitting rock bottom. So sometimes you got to let that happen. Let me see. KM. Tony, me and my girl broke up about a month ago because I was a grown boy. I know I'm in love. what do you do in the 6 months to get your wife back? I didn't do anything, be honest with you, because my ego was so big. I moved on with my life, you know. I moved on with my life. We just so happened to come back together 6 months later because one of my friends wanted to link up with her roommate. So I hit her up for my homeboy. He didn't show up. And so then I asked her, hey, can you and I still link up? So had I chased her right away, it probably would have made her think I was crazy, or it probably would have pushed her away further. But again, I was 21, at this time. So I was young. I don't know your age and I don't know what you did. Also, I hadn't cheated on her. I hadn't been with her. We had only been together like 2, 3 months. So I hadn't even had chances. So if your woman gave you multiple chances, your situation totally different. If you way older than 21, your situation totally different. So, it's a lot of factors that go into that. K. Jordan, God bless your boyfriend, has a hard time trusting women, been hurt by son's mother, says he trusts me but afraid I'll hurt him. How to get him to trust me completely. What he got to realize is that if there is no trust, there is no relationship. And so what he has to realize is that he's going to have to trust you, because if he doesn't trust you, he's going to sabotage the relationship. The coupon code is available for this month, but it just depends. It depends. It changed with the market. So, but I'm trying to leave the My Mentor coupon available for this month. So that's what you got to realize, and you can't do more to let him trust you, because then you become a slave to his insecurity. And that's what you can't do. Don't ever become a slave to somebody's insecurity. Don't let somebody, just because they insecure and they going through stuff, now they get to put you on ball and chain because of what their ex did. That's not fair to you. So it's like, listen, I'm not your ex. So either you're going to heal and you're going to learn to trust, or this not going to work. But I'm not going to be no prisoner inside of a relationship. So you got to understand that. Hey, some of y'all, when y'all do that super chat now, it'll disappear. So if you're a member of the Blessed Tribe, just keep posting your question in the chat. I like Cute Cooper. Tony, should I tell my boyfriend about a guy friend that I speak to occasionally? He is just a friend. Nothing has ever happened between us. Also, thank you for all you do. Yeah, you should tell your boyfriend about a friend. Like, I remember that happened early on in me and my wife's relationship. She got a text from a guy, and I didn't know who the guy was. She had never mentioned him. And then she had his name in there as like B, and to come to find out he was just a friend, and they had class together, and he was more friends with her roommate than her, but she was hiding it because she felt like I was gonna be jealous or insecure, which I was. And so I created a space that wasn't safe. And so, but I checked on that early. And, I was a young man, 21 years old, but I still do the same today. I'm like, who is this? Oh, that's such and such. We got class together. I said, well, you ain't tell me about him. So hit him up, tell him not to text you no more, because you ain't tell me about him. And so that's what, I was still a grown boy at that time, but 9 out of 10 men, that's the way he gonna move. It's really gonna be hard pressed to find a man that's gonna let you be friends with a man and be talking to another man without him knowing that man. Like, he got to know that man, he got to shake that man hand, he got to know that man, because men know men. And I don't care how you feel about it. And so if you feel like, well, this my friend, and if my man can't understand that, then he got to go on about his business, because I ain't gonna cut my friend off or distance myself from my friend. Then that's your choice. That's your right. That's your right. But I'm just here to tell you, you're gonna be single longer than you in a relationship, because men know men, and men know that it really is no such thing as a male who just your friend, unless he only 100% like other men. And then even with that, a straight man don't want you having that kind of friend, because that straight man is gonna be confused about if your friend lusting after him. And so it's bad all the way around. That's the reality of it. Now, whether it's right or wrong, that's up to you. I hung out with a guy, and he texted me right after he dropped me off. He had fun and to take care. I said, thank you. And now nothing from him for 3 days. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you. It's either something like something you said, some of your conversation just rubbed him the wrong way, something turned him off, something you did, just something he picked up. He don't want you. He don't want you. Sometimes it could have been you could have had a booger in your nose. Yeah, you could have had some garlic on your breath. Men will cut you off for little stuff like that. I remember talking to a guy, he cut a woman off because she had a black line in her thumbnail. Men could be very petty and superficial. And so it's just something you can't really worry about because you don't know why he made that decision. Thali, now see, y'all talking about analyze these pictures. We do that on coaching calls. Coaching call is a totally different price point. Also, I can't really see y'all pictures, so it really ain't no real assessment. And so y'all need to understand that. I have extra weight on me. I'm in the gym, but struggling to eat healthy. I'll be 25 soon. That'll determine your options. It's kind of like when you go into the job market. If you got a degree, you got certain options that someone with a GED don't have. If you got a master's, you got certain options that someone with a bachelor's don't have. The same thing with you and what you bring to the table. If you can't eat healthy, and that means you put on an extra 50 pounds or 25 pounds, your option gonna be different than they would be with those 25 pounds off. So it does affect and change who is looking, but you just got to get to a place where you comfortable. You got to be where you comfortable, and wherever you comfortable, then who you attract, that's who for you. But options do change as you change because of just preferences. But I can't really read your picture because it's a side profile, so I can't see it. So what your picture says is I'm uninterested. Don't come for me. Don't write me. Don't say nothing to me. I'm looking over here. So that's not really a picture a man will be really looking at. See how Jacinth picture right here, she looking right at the camera. And what her picture says is it says classy, sophisticated, and ready because it looked like a collar shirt. I don't see no cleavage. I just see a little bit of V right there. I see a smile. So it say pleasant. It says classy, and it say ready. She got her hair out, so it looked like it's either natural hair or it's a natural hairstyle, like weave that look like a natural hairstyle. So it's a classy, sophisticated, pleasant, and ready. And she looking right at the camera. But that could also mean taken because it's a classy and sophisticated. See, I can articulate, and I articulate what a lot of men may think and feel but can't put into words. And so that's what we do in coaching. So, but y'all can't, I can't really do that right here with this little old bitty circle because I can't really see it. Just saying, have a great man. See here, she taken. Just like what I told you. Didn't I say her picture could say taken? I hadn't even read it yet. Have a great man, but ended up having prior to marriage. Is it unrealistic to be around each other while holding off until marriage? Is it too late? It is unrealistic, but you got to set boundaries. So what that may mean is that means that y'all may need to do dates outside of the home and outside of the back seat. Y'all need to do dates like that. So y'all meet up, but y'all doing something invigorating, fun, whether it's movies, skating, bowling, skydiving, swimming, scuba diving, whatever you doing, but you doing something and it's not in the home. If you do something in the home, then what it need to be is I'm about to say hit and run. It need to be eat and run. You know how people eat, say, I hate to eat and run. And you be like, go ahead and run now because I'm tired of your company anyway. But you need to eat and run. So you come over, he cook, you cook, boop, boop, that's 6 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, okay, hey, you know what we on. So, hey, good seeing you. Call me on your way home or call me when you get home. All right, bye. And then let them go on by this business. But see, y'all try to hang out in the house to 9, 10 o'clock. And that's when you end up. Okay, once it get past 8 o'clock, ain't a lot open after 8. especially right now in this 19, bust some legs. I meant to tell you on the last chat that your video, I can't lie about this, really blessed me. It was definitely convicting and made me realize I was operating from a selfish place of righteousness. Hey, God bless you, Shanice. I see you say continue. Okay, you ain't operating from a selfish place now. With these two messages and these two blessings, God bless you. Continue. I'm still pursuing perfection. You really do have a heart like no other. A heart of gold. Thank you for being an excellent servant of God. Hey, God bless you. Pour out in your life. For your efforts that you making that move towards, I pray the Lord show up and show out to show you what's real. Nisha, God bless you. A good man has a felony that can't be expunged or sealed. Is it good to write these type of dudes off? No, not necessarily, because you got to realize, especially if he is of a certain race. Pretty energy, God bless you. Some felonies, 1 out of 4 of us, if he a black man, 1 out of 4 black men end up in that system. I went to jail in the 9th grade. Had I been 18 instead of 15, I could have had a felony. You see what I mean? So, but I was 15 when it happened, and so it was able to be expunged. So, but you got to realize, like, if he come from a certain area, a lot of times you already set up. You already behind the 8 ball. So you looking for a way to get ahead because the system ain't really built for you to win. And a lot of people think that's an excuse, but that's the people who got training. They've been trained to run this marathon, and they got both of their legs, and they got all these trainers, and then talking about, oh, you making excuses when you got one leg and you starting 10 meters behind the starting line. So you got to look at what that felony is. So if it's him hustling, stealing, robbing, something like that, his mind was on money, getting ahead. If it's some physical with a woman, now that felony different. You see what I mean? So now that's against a woman and how he views women, not how he views the government and the system. I got a lot of felons around me, and some of them the nicest people you'll ever meet, but they were trying to beat the system to get some money in their pocket to feed their family. I did the same thing. I just didn't get caught. God delivered me before it turned sour, but I could be that. You see what I mean? So you got to look at each case for what it is. God bless you, Tika. Is there a time limit on when to know if he seriously regret a woman walking away or pushing back? That time limit, it'll be inside of a year. It'll definitely be inside of a year. Honestly, it's gonna be inside of 6 months, and really inside of 3, depending on how big his ego is. You see what I mean? Like, I didn't go back at my wife really to try to get her back because I saw how strong she was. I didn't even feel like it was worth my time trying to get her back because I realized her strength. So I had to slip in there another way, like, hey, let's just link up. Since we were supposed to link up anyways with my homeboy and your roommate, but since he a no-show, let me and you just catch up. So I came in like that. But, if a man really wants you and he believe he can get you, he gonna come for you. And it's gonna be inside of 3 months, 9 out of 10 times. Trisha, God bless you. Should I be friends with a guy I had a situationship with? We get along great. Been over a year since we slept together. We have the same vibes. Friends is a strong word. So when you say friends, friend mean confidant. Friend mean this a trusted individual you sharing hopes and dreams and stuff with. So friends, no. Colleagues, constituents, hey, how you doing? Hope everything going well. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, stuff like that. If you're going to bump into them, you're going to see them, that's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of the world. But to be honest with you, once you done been there, if you trying to get with somebody new, you trying to be in a new relationship, just go on about your business because that energy could block what you trying to build. Shakita Harris, God bless you. God bless you. Shakita, I'm believing and praying the Lord blessing you because I keep seeing you up here in these chats. So I'm praying for you now. Believe that, doesn't I? I'm praying for you. The felon is 3 years old, and yeah, but the felon has a hard time finding a job. And yes, he is black, and it's sad because it causes fear for the future. Now, see, my barber, went to prison. But so what he did, he became a barber. It ain't about finding somebody a job. It's about creating a job. Does he have an ambition to go get a job, or he just sitting there, man, I got a felony, man. They won't let me get ahead, man. I can't do nothing. I got a whole bunch of guys that have been to prison, but they drive trucks, or they start their own trucking company. They do temp work. So it ain't about, he ain't got to walk in the State Farm Insurance talking about let me be the director with this here felony, but there's plenty of jobs out there now. I used to work in the warehouse, Publix warehouse. Everybody in there was a felon. You know what I mean? But you in there lifting boxes. Publix don't care because they need some horses in there. They need some bulls in there moving them groceries. They want all, the more felonies the better. Come on. And so his job's out there now. So you got to look at his ambition. But here's the thing. Don't make excuses for no grown man. Don't make no excuse for no grown man. Miss Tiff, God bless you. A strange husband keeps sending me dumb messages on IG, and now his sister sent a message. Is this a mind game? I've been ignoring them. Purchase the book. Thank you for your time. Yep, it's a mind game. Block them. Block them. Block them. Don't play about that. Don't play with that block button. It's a lot of people on here. When y'all be seeing them thumbs down, that's people I done blocked. That's people I done blocked. And they coming from their other page. Nah. Because I don't play about it. Hey, don't play about your energy. Don't play about your peace. Don't play about your space. A lady made a comment about my wife being light skinned. And it's like, my wife black. What you got to be a certain kind of, I didn't choose her because she light skinned. I choose because I fell in love with her. I thought she was a Puerto Rican. I went and hollered at her for a one night stand. So I wasn't even looking at the woman before her was darker than me. My mama, the woman who birthed me, lighter than my wife. So it's like I can't be with a woman that's my mama color. My mama lighter than my wife. But I can't be with a woman. So guess what that sister got? She got blocked. She got blocked talking about light skin, go figure or something like that. Blocked. You'll never leave another comment. Don't be commenting. I told y'all, do not speak on my wife. Cause listen here, I have somebody at your house. You hear me? I have somebody at your house. I do not play about the queen. I do not play. And it's a trend now. It is a trend. It's a lot of black men that's looking for a woman that's a certain complexion. I met my wife in 2005. That wasn't the trend then. That was actually a taboo almost. But that's the problem with that colorism. That's the problem with that we got to get past and realize that all shades is beautiful. It's your oppressors that made you want to fight against each other because y'all different shades. But you all from Africa. So you got to get y'all life together with that. That sister there got blocked. I sprained my thumb. My thumb still a little jam. I hit that button so hard. Deanna, forgive me. I just get carried away when somebody come for the queen. I be ready to do life. You hear me? Been married for almost 6 years. I'm 28 and he's 30. I had a child from previous relationship and one with him. We just can't seem to make it work. Separated now. I want it. He says he doesn't. Input. Let it go. Anytime a man tell you he don't want you, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Because when a man say that, he mean it. You could fight for it. You could try to make it work. You could try to do all of that, and you just gonna be hurt in the process. You're gonna be hurting in the process. Trust me. When a man tell you he don't want you, go on about your business. Until he have a come to Jesus meeting and he change his whole attitude and energy, and he come and show you that he's a new man. He's a different man. Hold on right quick. AE, God bless you. God bless you. Hi, Tony. For me, you are the GOAT. On Twitter, a married celebrity DM'd me a couple of inappropriate messages. Guess he thought I'd be flattered. Not. I'm a fan, but a follower of Jesus. Blocked. Because of you, I am realizing my value. Blessings to you always. Hey, God bless you. Thank you for that blessing. That's a mighty, mighty blessing that you sent. Mighty blessing. And you know what? My sister in here, see love, say, okay, I see you, and I'm finna up you one. See love, God bless you. Just a blessing. Good commentary to listen to while finishing my accounting homework. Have a good day, Tony, and a blessed tribe. Blessing to you all. God bless. I pray you do taxes too. So you could earn in that tax season with that accounting. And a CPA too. Amber, God bless you. Pour out in her life. My baby daddy finally apologized via text message for mistreating me and my children after I left a year ago, but don't know if I can trust it. He has me on block list and makes it hard to co-parent, and I'm struggling with forgiveness because treatment was horrible. I tell you what, you done moved on with your life. It's been a year ago. You really done forgave him, but you wiser. You done learn from it. So listen, somebody say text message, heck no. And I agree with that. That apology, he telling him to wipe his booty with it. That apology don't mean nothing. That ain't no different than a man on the moon apologizing for being on the moon. And so I wouldn't even worry about it. Don't lose no sleep. Just keep moving. Just keep pressing. Do what you got to do as a mother and be 100% a mother. Now y'all let me find some of these here questions I done missed up here. Okay, I done missed some. I saw some colors in there. Sheila, God bless you. I see that super chat. God bless you, Sheila. I'm scrolling up. Okay, I see that. Why does it seem that guys who play women struggle financially, no matter if they make good money or not? Do you feel that God is punishing them or just karma? No, it just shows you their character. You know, money run like water. You hear me? So yeah, you ain't never got enough money if you ain't got enough character. So that's what that is. That's all that is they gonna struggle just because the same way they treating women, the same way they treat their money. Just run through it. My baby daddy finally apologized. Okay, so you paid for that one. I see. I done scroll back up to see some questions, and you ain't get an answer, so you put it up there with them blessing. God bless you. Now I'm looking for hashtag Q. Thoughts on building social media presence prior to finishing certification. I am currently taking a health coaching certification course. Thank you. Yep, build it. Watch the video I posted today, and that'll help you. But definitely build it. Definitely build it. What's up when they check in during the coronavirus? Just bored, sitting there thinking. I'm looking for this hashtag Q. Now, y'all put hashtag Q before your question so I can see it. If somebody reach out to you during this time, just let them talk to the dial tone. Ladies, some of your questions, Tony has a video posted. Take time to watch. He always gives more details in the video. Now, y'all listen to Kia. What you could do is go to my page, click on the videos, and you could click on oldest. It'll say oldest, newest, or most popular. Click on oldest, and then you'll see, you could just scroll through all the titles. Now, as y'all know, sometimes the title might be different than the actual content. So just save them to a playlist and just listen to them on your free time. Is it smart to keep my options open while dating? If so, what's a decent limit? 2 to 3. While you dating, as long as you're not sleeping around, okay, as long as you're not sleeping with them, then it's okay to have your options open. The other thing is, dating is literally you going on dates and you having conversations. That's okay. The limit is when you feel like you finna mix up names and stories. So if John went to Crenshaw High and Bobby went to LaSalle High, you can't be talking to John talking about, so yeah, when you went to LaSalle, and then he like, hold on, I told you I went to Crenshaw. What you talking about? So now you getting stuff mixed up. And then understand this, ladies. If you're gonna date multiple men, then make sure that's in your repertoire. That make sure you built like that. If you're not built like that, then just focus on that one at a time. But if you built like that to where you can talk and go on multiple dates the same way men do, then okay. The key is stay off your back. You mentioned that it is a bad decision to date someone that needs citizenship. Can you explain on that? If it's a man or it could be a woman, when somebody needs something from you, like if they talking marriage and they need citizenship, that's a red flag. It does not mean that it can't be real love. It could be real love, but you got to make sure you see all the other aspects and consistency and patterns of real love. If you don't see the other aspects of real love, with their consistency, the way they talk to you, the way they treat you, transparency, you don't sense any cheating. If everything else don't look like real love across the board and they can't date you for 12 months straight, being consistent and transparent, then they with you for that citizenship. When they talking about, oh, let's get married, let's get married, let's get married, y'all been talking 3 months and they need citizenship, that's when you know it's for that citizenship. Thank you. God bless you. You and your wife. Been reading The Woman's Influence. Definitely a blessing. Deanna, God bless you. God bless you. Emanuela, God bless you. My sister is married, but she is so dependent on him and has always needed someone to support her. How do I help her realize her worth outside of a man? You're not going to be able to do that. You just ain't going to be able to do that. Because, see, what a man could give her something you can't give her. That's what a man could give her that you can't give her. And that right there, when she get that right there, it released something in her body that she don't get that release from you. So you could be over here all day long, and while you doing this right here, he come right up to her. Put that. And she, oh, sister, oh, I got to go. Because he could get her something you can't get her. So you're never going to be able to get her to understand that. Trust me, because I got a sister. And her relationship choices is absolutely terrible. The worst I've ever seen. One of the worst I've ever seen. And this is what I do every day. And my own sister would not listen to a word I got to say. These men probably have so much fun saying yes. One of the top relationship coaches in the world. And I'm dogging his sister out. And I try to talk to her. My daddy try to talk to her. And she will not listen because of what the men could do for her. That I can't do for her. That my daddy can't do for her. So what you got to do is just love them from a distance. Support them how you could support them. And then one day they're going to hit their head so hard that concussion going to wake them up instead of knock them out. And then you be there to speak life into them. But everybody on their own path. Everybody take their own time. They say money don't buy happiness, but everybody want to find out for themselves. They say love don't equal happiness, but everybody want to find out for themselves. So, people going to go through their path on their own, and you just got to support them the best you can. Don't turn your back on them because they may need you one day, but don't get mad when you giving them wisdom and they not listening. Nina, God bless you. I was pursued by a man hard for 30 days. He cooked for me, met his mom. He was looking at rings, saw me daily. We started not spending as much time. He said he was a recluse and would isolate for days. He a recluse lie. He recluse up under another woman. That's what he doing. Ain't no man no recluse when he cooking for you. And for two, don't ever let a man cook for you again. I don't care if his name Bobby Flay, because he could put something in there. Put that Bill Cosby special in there. Don't let a man cook for you. A recluse lie. Talking about he a recluse. And he done introduce you to his mama. He ain't no recluse. Tony White Boss gets new knowledge, but she's shy and don't want to show his name or face. I don't know what you're talking about, Glam Rocks. Nina, he also wasn't used to women having their own place and had to get used to it. I kept a clean home that always smells good. He started bringing his male roommate over with him when he would come and wouldn't stay long. Why? He was bringing the male roommate over to get his opinion, on you. Hey, let me show you what I got, and then you tell me what you think. Your message on Easter was so inspiring and so spiritual. Did you have to get off and thank God in private? I felt that in my spirit as you ministered to the people. Yeah, but I thank God all day, every day. You know, I see the thing, what a lot of people don't realize about prayer for me is every breath I take. Right now in this moment, I'm giving glory and honor and praise to God in this moment because it's in my mind. I'm saying it over before every video I do. I say, Lord, be with me, give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So for me, that's nonstop. Last night I woke my wife up about 1 o'clock in the morning. I was crying. And I shouldn't even be telling y'all this because I don't do this like the Pharisees. But I was just crying last night. Now I got me about 4 tears out, but I just was crying about the goodness of God. It just floored me. I'm like, Lord, you done been so good to me. You hear me? You done been so good to me. I'm trying to tell y'all this thing real. What makes a woman stand out from the rest? It's when a man inquires within. See, when a man inquires within, that's when he finds out what makes a woman stand out. It's beyond the beauty. Okay, so a woman taking care of her body, presenting herself, as a temple, that she take care of herself, she loves herself. That's the first thing gonna make her stand out. Just the fact that he could see her glowing, he could see her confidence. It don't matter about her shape or her weight. He looking at confidence. Then he looking at how she carries herself, because it's women of all different shades, complexions, and sizes that's married. It's the confidence. And see, what a man does is a man inquires within. So when he inquires within, now he gets to see what she about. So most women today, because they desperate, they on their back. Because they desperate for a man. And so they think if they could pull out them tricks in that bed, that's going to get a man. They think if they could go in that kitchen and sprinkling all that paprika in that food, knowing that paprika ain't got no taste, but just because they think they put some red and think they got it, that's going to win them. And then, so they trying to cook them, and then they trying to hook them and book them. And once they do that, they think that's going to keep a man. But no, the man trying to see where that heart at, where that mind at, that spirit. He trying to see, does she know her value? Does she know what she brings to the table? Does she know that her body is hers and that he got to work for her love? Walk her down somebody's aisle. Give her a commitment until life before he really truly feels like he deserves her body. He want to see if she know that. If she know that it's of the essence that he works for her heart, then she's standing out from the rest. But old loose booty 901, Miss Desperation, she just like the rest of them. Hey, hold on, let me get some of these questions. My ex and I have been broken up for 6 months. We have been in contact since, but not every day. He even took me out on a few dates, but puts his success as a priority. Was there a time you had to put your success first? For one, y'all broke up. Okay, so for two, he ain't putting success first. You is all the way last. Okay, now you is a roster filler. You what to call a roster filler. You're not even his woman. You're not even in his plans. You're not even in his future. You're not even in his consideration. So understand that right there now. Now see, once a man done gave you security, once a man done married you, once you with a man, see me doing what I'm doing right now, my wife know I'm working right now. Before I did this right here, my wife was taking a nap. Then she came out from taking a nap and she made me a bacon and egg sandwich. Okay. Then she let me do this. When I finish this, we gonna be together for the next few hours. So this a part of my success. And then I come back and I do me a live tonight. When I get off that live, then we together some more hours. You see what I mean? So don't even consider that he got you in his plans when y'all broke up and been broke up for 6 months and he called you every now and then. You ain't in his plan, sister. So you need to close that door and go on about your life. But when y'all together on a team, then yeah, that's when you know the man got to work. But he's not putting no success first. He's putting other women first. He dating around looking for the woman that he want to settle down with. It ain't about no success, because success don't take 24 hours a day. That's one thing I'll tell you. Success don't take no 24 hours a day. You know what? Now I missed a couple of these here super chats. Tony, Asia, God bless you. Tony, what are some examples of good integrity that a woman should look for in a man? Google, look up the word integrity. Look up the word integrity. Become one with the word integrity. Okay, and then that's what you look for in a man. All right. So you're not going to see everything, but here's some things. See, when a man has integrity, it's not just about integrity, it's also about character. So what you have to look at when you're looking at this man is, and yes, I do have a video on that. I do have a video on that. Somebody said I got a video on that. Now listen, I got a video on everything if y'all just take the time and go look through all the videos. So, but what you got to realize is, if a man does something that's going to cut his life short, then that's a lack of character. So if he's getting drunk, he's cutting his life short. If he's getting high, he's cutting his life short. If a man does something that works against the abundance and the blessings of his future, like gambling, if he gambling, then he building a habit that eventually is going to steal all his wealth, all his worth. So that's a lack of character. If you see a man cheating in his business and stealing in his business, and he say, oh, like these guys working on my roof today, they gave me an honest rate. But as I'm getting different estimates, some people estimate that for me to do my roof all over, some will say this crazy number. Some will come with the number that's $10,000 less. And I'm like, how y'all do the same thing and give me a quote? But see, one of them know who I am. They might have done Googled me. They might have done looked at the price of the house and say, oh, we're going to hit them with this right here because he can afford it. That's a lack of integrity. So when you analyzing this man, you see how he treats the waiter. You see how he treat the waiter. You see how he treat people who serving him, working for him, working with him. You see how he handles his business. This how you see his integrity. If he's a liar, if he's a stealer, if he's a cheater, if he's a deceiver, if he's a manipulator, if you see him doing that to other people, he'll do it to you. That's how you read him. Dated a guy 5 months, thought we had a good connection, no intercourse. He went back. Hey, y'all, I got about 12 more minutes on here now. Got to go pick up my charcuterie board now. Dated a guy 5 months. We had a good connection, no intercourse. He went back to ex. Didn't last 2 months. Now saying he loves me. Felt it, so he ran. Apologetic for that. Wants a chance. Should I? Y'all be writing the mess out of these questions now. And y'all ain't seen a period since high school. Y'all just drop a period in there every now and then. But you already know your answer. Some of y'all just ask a question just to hear me read it out loud. Absolutely not. For one, it wasn't but 5 months. He ain't have 5 months with you and he leave you to go back to his ex. That means he got a soul tie. It only lasts 2 months because he thinking she gonna accept him back broke, busted, and disgusted and desperate. He went to find out that she still don't want his sorry butt because he still ain't grown and changed. So now he come back to you. Oh, I love you. Because now he think you dumb. So see, this the thing. Men think women dumb and ignorant and naive. And you know why? Because 90% of the women that men deal with are naive and gullible because you operating from desperation. You got all the sense, you got all the knowledge. Y'all know the answers to these questions. You already know the answer, but you just want to hear somebody else say it. Y'all already know the answers. Come on now. Y'all know the answer, and that's what men know. So when a man know that you know better, but you not gonna do better, he gonna treat you like a fool because you playing the fool. You know that song, Everybody Play the Fool? Heaven sent, God bless you. Tony, how do you feel about prenuptial agreements? We usually hear about men asking for one, but what about a woman asking for one? You know, it's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. And to be honest with you, I'm a man. You know, I see the game from both sides, being a coach, but I didn't have anything to lose when I got married, so a prenup wasn't really nothing for me. So I can't really speak to that because if I was who I am today, as far as financially and business and all of them things with assets, and I had to get married, then I may say something different about it. But I can't really speak to that. Me, I believe in love, and I take a gamble on love. So for me, it's like this. I wouldn't ask a woman to sign a prenup if I had to get married to my wife right now because I'm like, if I can't trust you to be with me for the rest of my life, if I don't feel like the way I'm loving you gonna have you here for the rest of my life, then I don't want to be with you. If I got to sign a plan B before I marry you, then I don't want to be with you. Because that means I don't trust you, and that means I don't trust marriage, and that means I don't trust that this thing gonna work out. And so when you sign that prenup, you really saying like, hey, it's a 50% chance this thing gonna fail. And a lot of time what you say and what you preparing for, that's what happens. And so you look at it. Me personally, I'm gonna see it like this. If I choose wrong and you get to leave with half, I need that. Cause all I lost is money. I could get money back. But I need to lose that so I learn my lesson. I always been the type of person that I want my whooping. What I mean by that, if I do wrong, I'm taking my daddy the belt. Hey, yeah, just stole out the mall. Here go the belt. And gonna whoop me. And I stand there and I used to take my whooping. Me, I want my whooping. A lot of people don't want their whooping. So for me, I think losing half is the price you pay for choosing the wrong person, for rushing in, for not getting in something that you trust, that for not being with somebody that you thoroughly vetted and that you trust. I believe me and my wife will be married until the day we die. And if something else happened otherwise, it is money. It's money. You know, Michael Jordan lost 220 million. He ain't have a prenup. Lost 220 million. You think Michael Jordan missed a meal? It's money. So, but see, one thing that I know as a relationship coach, what I have seen, I've seen prenups end a relationship because when you take something that's love and you introduce business, when they sit down with that contract and the lawyers start to go at it, now they like, oh, we really ain't got no real love. And so a prenup can go ahead and cancel that marriage. So it's a personal choice. Me, I don't worry about money and stuff like that. So I couldn't care less. But some people, that's your life work. That's how you view it. Me, if my wife left, you can have half. You can have all of it. As long as I heard that saying one time. The man said, "Give her everything. Just leave my Bible. As long as I got my holy Bible, I get all of it back." That's how I feel. I used to go to bed broke and wake up the next morning rich, according to the world standards of money. I used to go to bed broke and wake up rich. So I don't look at money like that. Baby daddy out of my son's life for 4 years reached out because son was struggling for him. emotionally. He's still not showing interest. Son calls, no answer, only text. Don't know how to tell my son his father's not ready to be a father to him. You know, that's a hard thing. That's a real hard thing. And you're just going to have to sit down and get it to him real, because listen, the world is not going to take it easy on your children. I tell my son, my wife tell my sons, just like it is. You can't pull no punches. You got to say, listen, your daddy not ready to be a father because he's still hurting. He's still lost. He don't know his father. His father was not a good man, so he's still hurting. And that's really why a man is like that. He hurting and he lost. It's not just that he nasty and he's this evil individual. He hurting and he lost. Explain that to your son. Let him hear that. And then when we seek to understand, then we understood. But see, what happens is with a lot of time with women is y'all want to hate the man and y'all want to be mad at the man. So you're not trying to seek to understand why this man acting that way. It just ain't nobody just don't want to be in their child life. When they not in their child life, that's because if you could see that man life on the screen, you'll see that man probably went through so much pain, so much hurt, so much, trials and tribulations, that you might start crying if you could watch your son father life play out on the screen. And then it'll make all the sense in the world why he is the way he is. So that's why we have to seek to understand, then be understood, and explain that to your son. It's not just that person is just so nasty and dirty and just got the worst heart and the worst intentions and just sorry by nature. It's that they hurting, broken, lost, confused, going through. Jacinth, I missed your question. Let me see. God bless you. Thank you for that blessing. He changed his plans on me from selling his house in 1 year to get us a house together. Then he changed his mind to wait 5 years when he retires to sell. So I got alarmed and left. Did I overreact? No, you ain't overreact. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. You ain't overreact. He putting you on this stall plan. He 1 year, 5 years. He talking about when he retired. How old this man is? Man, you too old to be playing these kind of game. Man, come on now. You getting ready to retire, man. You a senior citizen. Man, come on. You supposed to know what you want, when you want it, how you want it. Okay, hot and ready like Little Caesar. You taking all this time to figure out something about a house? Man, please, I got to go. No, you ain't overreact. Alexandria, God bless you. Will some men still knock down loose booty 901? You confused me all here. LB. I'm like, LB. Oh, but that's my little word. Loose booty 901. Listen to her pillow talk or give her constant communication with her for months, then drop her like a bad habit, all along knowing she is not the one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Men do that all day, every day. Men do that all day, every day. You know, they tell loose booty 901 out the frame. You hear me? Tell her out the frame. Talk to her. They smoke her like a cigarette. That's what loose booty 901 is. They smoking her like a cigarette. Now the thing about it is she got a heart. She want love. She just has not done the work. She just don't know where she going wrong. And she thinks she know too much, so she don't want to sign up for coaching on mymentor.life. So she's sitting over there getting drilled, and then she getting left, and then she crying, and then why nobody can't love me? But she don't want to get no help. She know too much to be on the live getting the answers. She know too much to watch videos. She thinks she know it all, so that's why the men keep doing it like that. You got to get the knowledge. Shanice, God bless you. Now Shanice, nah, you ain't scamming, is you now? You done sent 3 blessings in here today. Now, God bless you now. Hey, Lord must be blessing you as we speak. Thank you for the person who sent me that cash app too. Caramel Kisses, she be putting my cash app on there, and y'all see that. And sent me a cash app. Hey, God bless you. I really appreciate that. Hey, then my last question. Is it okay to ask a man what type of relationship he wants instead of asking what his intentions are? You should not ask him what his intentions are. And to be honest with you, when it comes to relationship stuff, you really don't need to ask questions on like what type of relationship you want. Because to be honest with you, he don't even know what type of, now some may know, But that's not a question you really need to ask. So the question you need to ask is, for one, you gotta relax the conversation. So what do you like to do? Where do you like to go? What you like to do for fun? What's your favorite speaker? What's your favorite book? What's your favorite sport? Who your favorite team? Oh, really? How did they do in 1970? What's your favorite player on the team? Oh, why do you like him? You see what I mean? You relax the conversation. Then when you relax the conversation and he talking about him rebuilding his cars, him doing, all this stuff. I'm so signing up for a coaching session once I get my check. Miss Cooper, God bless you. God bless you. I'll be here. And he talking about all this. Then you talk to him and you ask him, so what's your take on kids? How do you feel about kids? You seem like a gentle spirit. And that's how you do it. You see how I said you seem like a gentle spirit? So it's not like interrogation, like, okay, so do you want kids? This how y'all be. Okay, do you want kids? Okay, do you want to be married? Okay, how long do you want to date? Okay, do you leave the toilet seat up? Okay, after you eat, do you pick up your plate? Okay, and see, that's how y'all want to be. You can't do that. You got to have a normal conversation, and you just have a conversation, and you just let it flow. And this what you got to do. You got to pretend like you Oprah. You hear me? When Oprah get down on that couch, Oprah have you telling her what color drawers you got on. And you don't even realize it. Well, yeah, Oprah, I just decided this morning to put on my purple underwear. And she's like, oh, really? Oh, really? And so, yeah, I mean, what made you choose purple? Well, Oprah, my monthly just ended yesterday. And it was like, as soon as it was over, my husband like knocked it right back on. And Oprah like, oh really? Wow. So yeah, so when that happened, how did that make you feel? And so now you done telling all your business. So when you talking to a man, you got to pretend like you Oprah. And you talking to the most interesting man in the world. And you want to understand, oh, I like your hat. What made you choose that hat? That blue is amazing. Oh, so the Marlins. So what's their star player? And then he gonna tell you, yeah. So you like him? Why do you like him? And see, once you get a man comfortable, this what a lot of women don't understand. Ariana James, God bless you. This what a lot of women don't understand. The more a man expresses, the more he falls in love. See, the average woman speaks 25,000 words a day. The average man only speaks 10,000 words a day. So when y'all go in there, y'all doing all the talking. 25 is 2.5 times 10. So y'all talk 2.5 times the amount of time he talked, and that's why you end up on your back. That's why you end up falling in love, because you was talking. The more a person talks, the more they fall in love. Because when you express yourself, that's why coaching and therapy and counseling is meant to help people. And that's why I help people, because they are expressing. So when you get this man talking, now he relaxed. Now you his life coach. Now you his therapist. Now you his wife. Now you his lover. Now, now he building trust with you, because he done talked so much that he don't want to hurt you, because he done fell in love with you because you listened to him. And for the first time in his life, somebody listened to him without criticizing him and judging him. He been getting punched in the chest his whole life. He been getting slapped his whole life. And now when you come and you slapping him with all these questions, interrogating him, he like, okay, got something for you. Finna put you on your bike, dog your butt out, since you want to do me just like the rest of the world. But when you come in with a heart of love, you love yourself, that's different. Somebody say, can I ask you a question? And send a blessing in. You could have put your question in right there. Now, Claudia, you could have put your question in right there. Hey, now I got to go. I don't went over 4 minutes now. Pandora, God bless you. Now don't send no more blessings, y'all. Don't send nothing else in there. Don't send no more offerings or nothing in there, because I got to go now. I got to go pick up my charcuterie board. And that little bit of Jesus juice, going through a breakup during quarantine, is driving me crazy. I don't want my ex back, but the loneliness is bringing me into utter desperation. You know what? You got to put these videos on all day. They free. Put these videos on and just let it fill your subconscious. Fill your subconscious. What goes in, come out. So what's going to happen is when you take and you get new knowledge, it's going to start to explain the things that you don't understand about your relationship. And when you get clarity, that's why they say knowledge is power. Knowledge is power because it builds confidence. So when you get new knowledge, now you build your confidence. And as you building your confidence, then now you able to heal. That's what helps you heal. Now, I was wanting to see if Claudia posted the question, and then make that my last question, because I don't like accepting blessings from people and not being a blessing in return. So, Claudia, if you still in here, post your question now, and let me make your question my last question. And then I'm finna go and get on up out of here, go get this here. I said, don't send no more blessing. Let me see if they got a question with it. Look at Tanya. Tanya, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Pour out in her life, Lord. I done put the offering plate up, and Tanya gonna run up there. Hey, hold on. Very true. He has daddy issues, and life became hard after I left him for denying my son, but thinks if I'm back in his life, we'll be better. I don't want him at all. He doesn't believe in God because of life situation. I can't stamp a man who don't believe in God. I just can't deal with it. Oh, Claudia, I see you up here. I got your question here. Somebody else sent a blessing in. Hey, y'all, hold on now. Okay, all right. I got to go now. I got to go. Now, my wife ain't really waiting on me, but still, I'm trying to get up here. Del Frisco, get this charcuterie board they passing out. I done paid $75 for this. Okay, got to go. Claudia, in a 6-year relationship. 6-year relationship. Okay, you didn't say marriage. 6 years. You 3 years past the deadline. Now, I'm at a point of no more. Sent him a text saying, I need us to be on the same page with this. Okay, so you had to text him. Y'all don't live together. Then I have to make a decision moving forward. Do you think I'm right about this? Absolutely. You done gave 3 years too many. See, when you ain't married by year 3, got to go. If God be for me, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for that blessing. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody right here real quick now, because I don't like to take nobody's blessing and not be no blessing. Now, some of y'all that use in the chat, I might have missed you. Forgive me. Okay, Claudia, y'all been sleeping together. Okay. 6 years. Yeah, you playing yourself, Claudia. Yeah, you playing yourself. He don't want you. He don't want you. When a man with you, sleeping with you more than 3 years, and he ain't married you, he don't want you. He don't want you. Because you done gave your body, so now he done got that. So now he done had all of you, mentally, spiritually, physically, and he still ain't married you. He don't feel you the one. So he looking around for your replacement. When he find her, he gonna drop you like a bad habit. So you best off dropping him before he drop you. Listen to what I'm telling you now. I ain't told you no lie. Hey, God bless y'all. I appreciate you. I might, depending on what I got to do tonight, well, on my date, depending on what time our date night is in the here house. It's in the house, of course. We still on lockdown too here in Florida, even though our governor seemed to be a fry short of a Happy Meal. We going to do a takeout to get this here, have us a little date night. So if it's at 7, then I go live maybe at 9. If it's gonna be at 9, then I might go live again at 7 p.m. Eastern. But God bless you. I really appreciate you. We'll talk soon.